Start betting like a pro from anywhere, anytime in Illinois. Download your new bookie today at circusports.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Get the roof your home deserves by Roof Doctors, your residential roofing specialist that has always offered the best warranties in the industry, like our non-prorated 50-year warranty. Our customers love that we are family-owned and locally operated. We make our customer needs our top priority. With over 30 years experience and the best customer service, give Roof Doctors a call today for your free estimate at 328-7529. In your community and for your community, Roof Doctors.
Want unbeatable prices on your next furniture purchase, but also seeking that local hometown feel? Look no further than Kelsey Furniture in Tuscola. Customers rave about their friendly, established staff, as well as their great selection, amazing prices, and second-to-none delivery service. They're a third-generation local business, and they've always got your best interests at heart. Find the look you love for less. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday, but always available online at kelseyfurniture.com. That's kelseyfurniture.com.
Check out the Urbana Market at the Square, 7 a.m. till noon, rain or shine at Illinois and Vine through October 30th. Get tasty sweet corn, melons, peaches, produce, and squash. There's so many local farmers with vegetables fresh from their gardens. Unique soap vendors with lovely scents, plus flowers and honey. Enjoy Food Truck Row as you fuel up for a great Saturday morning in downtown Urbana. Saturdays from 7 a.m. to noon, rain or shine. For more details, visit urbanamarket.org.
PDR Automotive has now been serving the Champaign-Urbana area for over 50 years. To give you some perspective, 50 years ago ended the U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War, and it was when Secretariat won the Triple Crown. So what does that mean for you and your vehicle? Whether you need a carburetor overhauled or your new vehicle computer system diagnosed or programmed, PDR Automotive has the experienced, knowledgeable staff that can handle all your automotive needs. Online at pdrauto.com, they are what's best for your truck or car. They are PDR.
I just got my hair done.
Sorry, the cooler's broken. Anyone see my flip-flops? Anyone?
But COVID-19 can steal a lot more.
I just took a COVID test. Ugh.
Prescription medications for COVID exist. If you test positive this summer, ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
President Trump will meet with Qatar's prime minister days after Israeli airstrikes targeting Hamas leaders in the capital of the U.S. ally.
After meeting here at the White House with Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Qatar's prime minister will have dinner in New York City with President Trump and White House Special Envoy Steve Witkoff. Sheikh Mohammed Al Thani described an Israeli airstrike in Doha this week targeting Hamas leaders as an act of state terror. Qatar is hosting Gaza ceasefire talks between Hamas, Israel, and the U.S. and is a key American military ally. President Trump has also criticized the Israeli action and directed Rubio to finalize a military and economic agreement with Qatar. At the White House, Jared Halpern, Fox News.
Just getting word the Trump administration is asking a federal judge to withdraw last year's Interior Department approval of a wind farm off the Maryland coast. Documents filed today, the latest in a series of challenges to clean energy facilities. A University of California campus turns over personal information of more than 100 students and staff to comply with a federal anti-Semitism probe.
UC Berkeley's school newspaper, the Daily Californian, revealing the school turned over the names of more than 160 students and faculty as part of the Department of Education's investigation into reports of alleged anti-Semitism, noting those impacted received letters that their names were in documents provided to the department, but campus officials did not say what criteria was used to flag them. The Trump administration launching an investigation into several universities after on-campus encampments and protests over the war in Gaza. UC Berkeley's Chancellor Rich Lyons telling Congress in July the school had more work to do to protect its community from discrimination and harassment while also upholding the First Amendment right to free speech.
Fox's Christian Goodwin recapping stocks, the Dow dropping 273 back under 46K, a retreat for the S&P as well, but the NASDAQ with another record close up 98 points. I'm Lisa Brady, Fox News.
I've said this plenty about the Packers. This is a team that's thinking Super Bowl.
Off the fake, pass caught, touchdown, Green Bay, Romeo Dobbs.
So anybody that they beat this year is not going to surprise me.
Give it to him again, and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Packers.
They got a tough schedule, like a lot of teams in the NFC North. Like all the teams in the NFC North do. They've got a pretty tough schedule as well. But
Daniels wrapped up, going down. Rashawn Gary.
There's just something about this particular group of Packers that makes me go, oh, God, not again.
Just get it off. Stepping up, flag thrown. Normally in the area of holding. And the Parsons gets in there.
If you're a Bears fan, that's you might feel, but if you're a Packers fan, you're going, all right, again.
To the outside, wide open touchdown, Tucker Kraft.
We figured it out once again.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. Last night, another playoff predicted team getting destroyed by the Green Bay Packers. This time it was the Washington Commanders. Didn't look good for Jane Daniels and company last night, sir.
Well, it did not.
It did not. I'm going to go out. I know it's a small sample size, but maybe I'm going out on a limb here. This Packers defense is scary. It's scary good,
They look like they
man.
figured it out. Woo! And then the frustrating thing is it feels like the Packers, it's like Tucker Kraft last night.
Mm-hmm.
Just having one of the greatest games and like just insane. It's like different ways they're figuring out. You're going to take that away? All right, fine. Here we go.
Oh, man.
And it's frustrating.
They were going to have a really, really good defense and be a playoff contender before the Micah Parsons trade. It's through 2 games, it looks as good as they could have hoped in Green Bay.
Yeah.
And I know that some of us want to go, well, I think the Lions are going to take a step back, or maybe, sophomore slump or something for Jane Daniels and the Commanders take a step back. I'm not so sure. I think maybe, just maybe, Green Bay's defense just beat up on 2 really good offenses over 2 weeks, and they're a force in the NFC, man.
Yeah, it's looking that way. It's looking that way.
But on a brighter note, the Bears play on Sunday. They do, and they don't play Green Bay. They play the Lions. Ben Johnson's going to be revisiting his former stomping grounds home for the last 3 or 4 years as the Bears head into Ford Field, and the Packers get a nice little extended break before they have to play again. But holy cow, to the defense, so the Packers look good. And I'm not even trying to take anything away from the offense. Jordan Love is exactly what they hoped he was going to be, and Josh Jacobs hasn't lost a step. I don't know what the Raiders were thinking, letting him walk a couple of years ago or a year and a half ago. But behind that O-line, it's been fantastic. So, but speaking of Bears, Jeff Joniak called into the station earlier, and we're going to play that conversation for you coming up in about 40 minutes. Jeff Joniak, the voice of the Chicago Bears for the last 25-plus years, and you can catch Bears football on our sister station, Q96, all season long. So looking forward to hearing what Jeff thinks about the Bears so far this year, if there are people overreacting. I know he's a Ben Johnson guy. I know that Jeff has been out there for quite a while saying this is different. He's got the staff in place.
Yeah.
I know Jeff Joniak's a big believer in Ben Johnson, and I also know that he doesn't think benching Caleb Williams for Tyson Bagent is the way to go, especially after one game, which I've seen a lot of that. Have you seen any of that online?
No.
I've seen
Who's
some
saying that?
Meatball fans that are more meatball-y than I could ever imagine. But yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing what Jeff has to say. So that's coming up right around 3:45. Also, Illini football. Are you ready for tomorrow evening, sir?
Yes, sir.
Against the Broncos. And, the game day experience at Memorial Stadium is usually pretty fantastic, and that's why I'm excited. We're going to be talking with Patrick Soika. He's in charge of Illini fan engagement and the game day experiences at Memorial Stadium. And he's going to talk to us coming up in about an hour about what you can expect if you're going to Memorial Stadium this weekend, what you can do with your family, and different tailgating ideas and different ways to navigate the lots. Not everybody goes to every single game. Not everybody's there for every Illini game. Some folks They go once a year, and that's kind of, the trip, and it's a sold-out game, and there is a lot to navigate with traffic in a sold-out game. So looking forward to talking with Patrick. And also, we got to get into our thoughts on the Illini, right?
Yeah, I got some predictions.
I know you do. I know you do.
Got some thoughts.
So how are you feeling right now? How's the brain working over there? You got your 5 or 6 monitors here. I'll bring you up on the camera.
It's not 5 or 6.
No, it's not. It's 3.
It's 3.
Rule of 3.
My brain is still on the Packers Commanders last night. Just watching some of that. Sometimes the Thursday night games are a little bit tough because you got kids' bedtime and all that stuff. So you're trying to catch as much as you can. But if I had one word to pick to describe that Packers game last night, it's efficient. They were just efficient last night. Jordan Love, 19 for 31, 292 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Nope.
I mean, just not flashy, not scary, not, wow, that's incredible, but also just like, dang.
I don't think he's had a pick through the last 9 games. I think that's the number. I don't think he's had a pick going back, obviously, into last season.
Yeah.
I mean, that should be, I think he's like, or maybe it's 7 games, like 9 touchdowns, no picks in 7 games. It's something like that.
I mean, he takes care of the ball.
Yeah.
He puts it in the right spot.
Yeah.
You got, and then, you mentioned this, Josh Jacobs, 23 carries for 84 yards, which is not like an incredible yard per carry stat, but it's just, it just keeps coming.
He's a bruiser, man.
It just keeps coming. And he got his touchdown. You said the easiest bet of the day yesterday was the Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Yeah, that was the one I was etching in stone, no pun intended. But no, I felt
that
pretty
went
good
early.
about that. Well, and Debo got his as far as rushing the ball. They had a really tough time, and by they, I mean Jaden Daniels had a really tough time getting the ball out quickly against that pass rush of the Packers. They were in his face all night.
Yeah.
It was a rough night for Jaden Daniels. Now, in the way of turnovers and things like that, but the amount of pressure that kid was under last night was scary.
Yeah, no turnovers last night for either team.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also, it's like the Packers don't have to rely on turnovers.
No.
They don't have to take the ball away to have an efficient game like that.
Mm-hmm.
Tucker Kraft last night, their tight end, 6 catches, 124 yards, touchdown.
Yeah.
Spread the ball around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys with catches. It's a team that just goes out there and they know what they're doing and they just make it happen.
It's that same old story in Green Bay that if you're a Packers fan, you are excited. You're really excited right now. You've got really high expectations. And for Bears, Lions, and Vikings fans, you're going, come on now. Again. Yeah, again. They know what they're doing. Scouting, recruiting, coaching, it all works together.
Yep. And then your Illini news last night, Quan Martin had 7 tackles, second on the team. And then Johnny Newton had 1 tackle.
Yeah, Johnny he was doubled a lot up the middle.
He was.
A lot of he garnered a lot of attention. But that O-line's really good too. There's just I don't see a whole lot of weakness in this. Again, small sample size, 2 games, but I have yet to find something where you go, okay, a team can exploit that with the Packers.
Yep, no. And then Nate Hobbs on the Packers side. I don't know if a lot of people that was a quiet addition over the summer with Nate Hobbs from the Raiders, former Illini, going over to Green Bay. He also had a tackle, but a couple of passes defended. There's not a hole. I don't know. I've yet to see one. The Lions nor the Commanders have yet to expose something within the Packers game plan that if you're going into a game against them, you're thinking that's where we got him. Where we got him.
Our guy Big Def chiming in on the Max Twin City Recycling text line. Last night he was watching in the Philly suburbs, and he was in New Jersey. He said, this increased my worries about the Eagles getting a first-round bye without decreasing my worries about the Eagles beating out the Commanders for the NFC East. Well, there you go. You take the good with the bad. No, that's still the Eagles' division. It is for sure. But
I had to read that text twice just to make sure I was like, okay, yep, okay.
Yeah, that'll be a showdown though, Philly and Green Bay when that happens.
Yeah, so he's basically saying I think the Eagles still win the East, but the Packers are probably going to get that 1 seed.
That's a problem. That's a problem right now. That's how it looks, but a lot can change week to week.
It can. You had a little parlay last night.
Yeah, and I hit on 2 out of the 3. The one that I missed on was the spread. I took the Commanders at 3.5. I felt good about Jaden Daniels. I was of the mindset going into this year that the Lions were going to regress a little bit without their coordinators from last season, including Ben Johnson. I was curious, obviously, to see what the offense was going to look like. And I went, okay, week 1, blah, blah, blah. And then somewhere around the middle of the second quarter, I went, oh, boy. This Packers defense they're 2 for 2 already. I'm not going to cover that spread with the Commanders tonight. I knew pretty early on how that was going to go for me. So it's all right.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay so far. Our Etched in Stone bets, though, we'll see how those do this weekend. And also, if you follow us on X/Twitter and on Instagram, you got the bonus bet, which hasn't missed yet. You are on fire with the bonus bet, sir.
Yeah. I took a couple things last night that were good and frustrated me. I typically use ESPN Bet. You said you're on FanDuel, correct?
I do DraftKings and FanDuel.
DraftKings and FanDuel. Yeah. I hopped on ESPN Bet. And they do something similar to like what you say, the first and last touchdown. They do a power hour.
Yeah.
Where you could pick first touchdown scorer, and it was plus 550 for Josh Jacobs. So I jumped on that.
Yeah.
And then lo and behold, the Packers got the ball on the 2-yard line. And I'm thinking, here we go. And they throw a slant to Romeo Doubs. I'm like, are you kidding me? Gosh, so I missed that one.
They find ways to troll Bears fans even when they're winning. Even when you bet on them to win.
Yeah, and then I took the under 44.5, which if you are a math whiz, 27 to 18 is a total of 45 points. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? So those both got me. But I did. I was telling you off air coming in here. I love to build a bunch of legs of things that should happen and then putting them together as a parlay.
Hey, those are the sneaky parlays. I know where you're going with this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I hit a 5-leg parlay.
Okay.
That only was plus 345. So it's not, that's a lot of legs to get not a lot of extra juice. But I took 3 Zach Ertz total receptions.
Okay.
Hit. I took 60-plus Josh Jacobs total rushing yards.
Yeah.
Hit. 10-plus for Josh Jacobs' longest rush. Well, I had to sweat that one out.
But it finally happened.
It finally happened on their last drive. 1 Josh Jacobs touchdown, and the Packers to win. I juiced it up -6.5. And those all hit. So there's a nice little pocket of change to take into the weekend for some college football games.
There you go. You got a little beer money for the weekend.
And I'm good. Oh, Big Def said without decreasing my worries, Commanders still look tough.
Okay.
So he's like, we ain't getting the 1 seed, and I don't know if we're gonna win these. So not the good with the bad. He's just
the bad with the bad.
He's just sweating it out all across the board. So. Yeah, go ahead and let us know on the Maximum City Recycling text line, 217-359-2255. Game last night, were you watching it? Do you have some thoughts with that game? Are you terrified of the Packers? Do you see a hole on their team right now? And something that I do, I don't know if you do this too, I just saved that number in my phone as a contact, ESPN Radio. That's all it is.
Oh, our hotline, our text line? Oh, well, that's good.
That way I don't have to, okay, what's that number again? Blah, blah, blah. I just text ESPN all the time.
People don't know this, but Evan texts throughout the show just to make sure he's got the right number.
Yeah. I actually, most of the conversations we have, I'm texting Curtis from the other side. He doesn't have it saved.
That's why I'm like, hey, what are you doing over there? And he's just trolling me with text messages is really what he's doing.
Yeah, but that's what we want this show to be, is y'all texting in and talking to us, and it's all of us in this. We're all in this together. Do you know that movie?
Rush Hour 3.
Give him a heater.
No, it's not that one either.
You have no manners.
No, it's not that one either. That's part 1 and 2. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's High School Musical.
Well, I don't know High School Musical.
Yeah, come on, man. You might be a little old.
I'm only a few years older than you. Thank you, sir. However, my nieces, I remember them being obsessed. My niece Chelsea, in particular, was obsessed.
Hey, that soundtrack.
With High School Musical. Zac Efron, yes, he's still a studly stud.
I'm well-rounded.
when it comes to...
Listen, you want me to sing some High School Musical? Gotcha.
Not
Whitney
really.
Houston? Gotcha.
Okay, maybe.
Some Jonathan Davis from Korn? Gotcha.
Ooh, like that. Yeah, there you go.
You want me to sing some Foo Fighters? I'm in.
Sure.
Some Eminem? Gotcha.
What about some Georgia Satellites?
Yeah. I listened to it on the way home.
Did you
last
finally
night.
listen?
Yeah.
This happened off the air. Okay, a little education. When was that with Jay? Was that Lehman and I, or who was that?
No,
Or
that was yesterday with.
Was it Rosen?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was 2 days ago with Robert.
Yeah, it was when Rosenthal was on with us a couple days ago, and we were joking around about different songs and one-hit wonders, and Georgia Satellites came up, and the blank stare that Robert and I got from Evan. He's like, I've never heard of Georgia Satellites. I was like, you don't know? Don't give me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. And he said, nope, no idea. So you listened.
So I went, yeah.
What do you think? As far as Southern rock goes, what did you think of the Georgia Satellites?
Big fan.
Oh, you're playing on your phone? Well, I can just cue it up in here. You don't have to do that.
Do you have it?
I'll get it. You know what? We got to take a break. And when we come back, we'll do some Illini talk. And I'm definitely going to have Georgia Satellites, a much more respectable version of Georgia
I listened to it
Satellites.
all the way home. I was like, man, these guys, look at their hair and everything.
That's when it was cool, man.
Woo.
They were the coolest back in 81, 82. All right. Yeah, I'll queue up some Georgia Satellites just for you. And we're doing Illini talk next. It's The Drive.
We're back. We have Paul Rican from Dick Van Dyke Appliance World on the air. Paul, what makes buying an appliance at Dick Van Dyke so special?
Well, Chris, it all starts with our service department. We have an in-house service team that's second to none. And Chris, is that a dog in the back?
Max, keep it down. Have a snack, buddy. Go ahead, Paul.
With our in-house service team, we have our free 10-year protection plan included on most appliance purchases.
Paul, sorry. Let me close the window here.
Should we start over? Or?
Nope, we are on the air.
All right, so with our free protection plan, we also give you a lifetime discount on the service call even after the 10 years runs out.
Hey, cut it out for a second. Sorry, Paul, I have a basement remodel going on. Did you say a service call discount for the life of the appliance? Uninterrupted discounted service?
Uninterrupted discounted service.
For the life of the appliance. Uninterrupted, huh? I like that.
No interruptions. The kind of service that makes Dad say,
wow.
When you buy from us, you get the whole store.
And what about Dixie Chopper? What do you got? Dedicated diesel.
The best prices you'll ever get on a Dixie Chopper. I'm looking at right now the list of a classic. The regular retails for $18,200. We're going to sell it for $12,500.
What?
Yep.
You're doing commercial. This is a no-brainer.
Yeah, we're gonna sell some of these things and move them out. A $7,500 Z2. We're going to get rid of for $5,000.
Man.
$20,000 Eagle, 72-inch cut. It's there for $13,500.
Wow. It's the fastest lawnmowers in the world called Dixie Chopper. Go to Dedicated Diesel. How would I reach Andy for that?
They can call Andy at 217-328-0562. Visit him at 1313 Triumph Drive in Urbana, or check him out on Dedicated Equipment on Facebook.
And what about...
One unmistakable voice, one night only, an evening with Amy Grant, live in concert. Multiple Grammy and Dove Award winner, Amy Grant, live in concert. A night that will get your feet moving and your heart beating. Amy Grant, live in concert, September 22nd at the Virginia Theater in Champaign, Illinois. Tickets are on sale now at amygrant.com. Grab your friends and make plans now for the night you'll be talking about all year.
Just like a great football coach, he comes up with a game plan. He plans on doing the right thing at the right time. Winter is a great time to make home improvements such as new siding, windows, gutters, garage doors, and even phantom screens. So don't get uptight, relax, and enjoy the game. Just don't drop the ball. Call Dillman Brothers and score big. 217-344-8290. You can also contact us by email on our website, DILLMANbrothers.com. Get your exterior in shape. No rookies, only pros at Dillman Brothers.
Since 1929, Christie Clinic has strived to provide high-quality care with a personal touch. To continue our mission of we listen, we care, we are seeking engaged team members who are focused on improving patient lives, adding value, and increasing capacity to better serve our growing community. Christie Clinic offers competitive pay, great benefits, and advancement opportunities. Come join our team. Visit ChristieClinic.com to view open positions and apply.
Fighting Illini football is back as they take on Western Michigan in Memorial Stadium, Saturday, September 13th. It's Family Day and Youth Sports Day. Bring out your family and friends to enjoy some food, tailgating, and Illinois football. Limited tickets remain. For more information and special deals, visit fightingillini.com/promotions.
Get the roof your home deserves by Roof Doctors, your residential roofing specialist that has always offered the best warranties in the industry, like our non-prorated 50-year warranty. Our customers love that we are family-owned and locally operated. We make our customer needs our top priority. With over 30 years experience and the best customer service, give Roof Doctors a call today for your free estimate at 328-7529. In your community and for your community, Roof Doctors.
Carpet Weavers Labor Day.
Tim Onstad, Gale Forex Trucking, and Dedicated Diesel.
Yeah, we're really just kind of getting going and feeling out when that corn and beans are going to start turning and when we're going to start hauling grains for Gale and some farmers around. Had one call yesterday, make sure he was on the list and set up. We're going to bring in probably 3 to 5 good drivers or young guys that want to learn part of the trucking business and get them started in the field where they're not out on their own somewhere. And we'll be hauling grain, looking probably, like I said, 3 to 5 good people that want to haul some grain, not just young, experienced. If somebody's semi-retired, they want to get into that a little bit, we're good with that too. It works out for a good atmosphere and good overall employee satisfaction.
How can we reach you, sir?
Get me on email at timo@gftlog.com. Call the office at 765-793-7131. Give me a holler. We'll get you going and get things happening.
Hello, welcome back. This is The Drive, ESPN Radio 93.5 with Curtis Allen and me, Evan Stone. A little technical difficulties at the moment. We're trying to figure out what is happening with computers. Technology is great until it's not, and then it's a little bit awkward. So, Curtis is working incredibly hard. Wherever you're listening at right now, you can just go ahead and give him a hand. Send a text in to the Max One City Recycling text line because he is the man in getting this back on regular scheduled programming. So, here's what I want to do real quick, though. Because we have the Illini tomorrow night against Western Michigan. The Illini are sitting at 27.5-point favorites. It is not a game that we should be stressed about or worried about. But it is another opportunity for us to see what this team is all about, see improvement from week 2 to week 3. before a huge matchup next weekend at Indiana, which I think pretty much everybody in the country is going to be waiting for. But there's some big matchups tonight, too. And by big, I mean not exciting, but teams that I'm interested to see. And so tonight we got Indiana State at Indiana, that aforementioned Indiana team, because Indiana only schedules teams that have not won football games.
I think you did a really good job, and I think I fixed the problem. Here, I got to check.
We use the word Oski.
Okay, all right.
Is that who we are?
Oh, goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
here's the thing. Indiana tonight is a 47-point favorite. So at this point, they have played Old Dominion, Kennesaw State, and after tonight, Indiana State. Going into us next week.
The Fighting Sycamores are, I think the Hoosiers will cover the spread against them tonight.
Is Larry Bird coming?
You know, that's a fair question. I don't know if Larry's going to show up or not.
He might be there. I don't know. That sounds like something he'd do.
Real ones will remember the Larry Bird restaurant in Terre Haute.
The Terry
Bird Haute restaurant. They had excellent fried pickles there. No, Larry Bird used to have the restaurant there in Terre Haute, and people used to come from all over to check that out. And
I know
that has nothing to do with them being there. I don't think so.
No. How do you feel if you're? Let's just be honest right now. If you're an Indiana fan at the moment, and you have played those three schools, Old Dominion, Kennesaw State, Indiana State, going into a huge showdown that pretty much I think the entire country is going to be watching next week, as you have two undefeated ranked Big Ten teams that are both vying for that underdog kind of out of nowhere roll spot. And you're going up against an Illini team that has played, Western Illinois, but they also have already traveled across the country to play another Power 4 team in Duke. And then they came back home and played a MAC team, which is still a higher level than all of the teams that Indiana's played so far. How are you feeling as a fan going into that game?
A mixed bag of emotions. Much like how I'm feeling right now after the computer went sideways.
But is it fixed?
I have no idea. It's as fixed. Let me try another one.
Equals the knowledge of being.
Okay.
The K, the knowledge.
Here's what I can tell you. The important buttons are working. The important
are
buttons,
those the important buttons?
Yeah,
those two sound bites you just played, those are the important buttons?
That's one of them. Let me see if I can find another really important button to make sure it's working.
You have no manners.
Okay, that guy's working just fine. No, seriously, I'm going to pull the curtain back for a sec. We'll get back into the talk. But, literally, we're getting ready to go into a break, and everything went sideways, which happens in live radio. All right? And what I'm most upset about is I didn't get Georgia Satellites queued up for you because I had to fix this other problem.
I can pull the phone back out if we want. I can pull it up on Spotify.
The back of my head and the back of my brain, it was just going, damn.
We want Georgia Satellites.
I really want to play Georgia Satellites.
Yeah, so you got Indiana State tonight, and then you also have New Mexico at UCLA kicking off at 9 p.m. if you want some late-night chaos.
There is something fun about those late-night games.
Yeah, and there's something fun about trying to figure out, is UCLA even a team?
I don't know what the Bruins are. I don't know.
They're kind of disgusting.
Yeah, it's not really great.
So those are some interesting teams. I'm gonna do this real fast, okay? Just while you're looking at stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and pick my winners for these Big Ten games, if that's okay with you.
It's fine with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, the game tonight, Indiana's gonna beat Indiana State. Will they cover? I don't know. I would think so. UCLA is 15.5-point favorites over New Mexico, who went to Ann Arbor and played them tough. I do think UCLA comes out on top of that one, but I don't know if they're going to cover. Tomorrow morning, 11 a.m., we got some interesting games.
Let's get into them.
Oregon at Northwestern, the first Big Ten game of the year. Oregon's going to
destroy them. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. What's
the spread?
27.5. That was part of Etched in Stone.
Oh, that's right. Etched in Stone. That's easy money. Yeah.
Yeah, Oregon minus 27.5. Etched in Stone.
Taking it.
And then at 11 a.m. on ABC, Wisconsin is traveling to Bryant-Denny Stadium to take on Alabama.
And I asked our guy, Ravi Lula, is there a snowball's chance in hell that Wisconsin can compete in this game. And
No.
He emphatically said no.
No, I mean,
which I
it's
already
just,
knew, but yeah.
You can take whatever bet you want in that game as long as Wisconsin's not a part of it.
There you go.
Then also at 11 a.m., Central Michigan at Michigan. I think Michigan takes that one. Nebraska against Houston Christian. Why? Who knows? But they win that game.
Why?
Maryland at home against Towson.
Who knows?
Man, we are just Maryland 28.5-point favorites. Maryland takes it. Penn State at home against Villanova. What are we doing here, guys?
Not playing basketball.
Good night. Yeah, Penn State wins that game. And then another Big Ten game at 2:30 p.m. on CBS and Paramount Plus. You have USC and Purdue, another etched in stone bet.
Yep.
USC is minus 20.5-point favorites. I'm going to go ahead and take them to cover that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the total I'm just now seeing is 60.5.
That's a big number, but
that's a huge number. Do you think Purdue's going to score?
Maybe once. Yeah, that's
maybe once. That's a huge number.
That's a big number. No, I definitely lean under if I were going to lay any money. But there's a part of me that goes, I just stay away from it. Like I would take USC covering, but I don't like that over.
That's a big number.
That's too much. That's too rich for my blood.
Yep. Rutgers at home against Norfolk State.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Once again, who knows? Michigan State at home against Youngstown State. Can we pick some Division I football teams, people?
Eventually.
Ohio State at home. At least they did against Ohio. That game sucks. Illinois at home against Western Michigan at 6 o'clock. Iowa at home against UMass. And then an interesting game, Minnesota traveling out to Berkeley to take on California.
What do you think?
Right now, Minnesota is 2.5-point favorites.
I'm okay
I think they
with that.
take it.
Yeah.
I think they take it. But it's just, we're still in those weeks of like, oh my gosh, can we get some good football to be able to tell? You're looking at our schedule, the big games that we're looking at moving forward. Yes, USC going to West Lafayette. That's an interesting game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see how USC handles their first travel east to play. Other than that, though, like the other team, Maryland against Towson, okay. Rutgers against Norfolk State, Ohio State against Ohio. Like, none of these teams that we are interested in playing later on. Washington is off this week. It's like, man, I'm just ready for us to get into the meat of the schedule where every week is like, here we go.
I know you're ready. You're ready for it to really tune up. Really. Big time. That's what you're ready for. And so is everybody else, including our guy John in Camargo on the Max Twin City Recycling text line. He's saying it. Illini 48, Western Michigan 17. Now, our friend Big Def, he's put together Big Def's 3 keys to the game.
Love
with
it.
a bonus. So it's really
with a bonus.
4 keys to the game. But it says, it's a long one.
Well, here's the thing.
O-line, O-line, O-line.
I was about
That's
to
what
say,
it is.
all 3 keys are about the O-line.
That's all you need. Good O-line play.
Which I agree with Big Def.
Yeah.
I want to see a lot more out of the offensive line than we've seen so far this year.
And his bonus one, don't get hurt. Don't get hurt. That's it. Don't get hurt.
Yeah.
You need everybody healthy for the rest of the way, sir.
Yeah, which that's more of a hope and a wish than a we're planning this going into the game.
Yeah. Nobody plans on getting hurt, I don't
So,
think.
yeah, he wants option number 1, not option. Key number 1, turn the defensive lineman's shoulders with better drive down blocking on inside zone. I agree.
Yep.
Our inside zone has not been good so far, especially against Duke. As we saw in that first half, man, that inside zone was non-existent. They couldn't move the linemen. They couldn't create any sort of gaps for our running backs to get through. Second key, I agree. Fagan's stiff arms are nice.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
But don't make him be his own blocker. Valentine jukes and cuts are nice, but don't make him cut holes open that you didn't provide. And give Lawfrey a chance to get to the second level for his breakaway speed to be a factor. A lot of hits in the backfield against Duke.
Yeah.
As fun as that game was in the second half, there were a lot of tackles for loss, a lot of needing to break tackles, needing to create your own space in the backfield, which I did not like seeing. And then number 3, protect Luke. And I think that's good.
That's it. Big Def. Our guy.
I appreciate that. You send
Appreciate
those
the
in each
breakdown.
week, Big Def, because I appreciate those.
Max Twin City Recycling phone line. If you don't know it by now, you should. 217-359-2255. I got some more good news for you. I think I found another button that works.
Go fight in the line.
The most important
come
one.
on now.
That's the most important one of all that
Go
works.
flatten the line.
That's right, baby.
Yep. John in Camargo says Illinois 48, Western
Yep.
Michigan 17.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot of points for Western.
I was going to say maybe 10. Maybe 10 for the Broncos.
Yeah.
At least that would make me happy. I might be a little bummed if there's 17 on the board for the Broncos.
Okay, I know you just had a lot going on over there.
I do.
Can I keep talking, or should we take a practice break?
A practice break?
To make sure things
I am
work.
a little overstimulated. But you know what? We should probably take a practice break. That way I can go grab a beer or something to calm down. Something to get my head on straight after that debacle. But no, look. Do you got a score prediction, or you want to save that for?
I do have a score prediction, so I don't know at what point we want to get into that. So here's what we're gonna do. I have a score prediction. We do have Jeff Joniak coming up.
Yeah, looking forward to that one as well.
We've got Patrick, the Illini fan engagement professor, boss, president, is gonna call in about 4:05.
Yeah.
I do want to take a quick look at Cubs cards.
Okay.
Cards are coming into a big series for us Cubs fans.
Yeah, Cardinals back in action tonight with the Brew Crew, and you can catch that game right here on ESPN 93.5. And the Cubs, they're in action right now in a good one with Tampa Bay, as we are checking out the score at 6-4 Cubbies in the bottom of the 7th.
Yep.
So they've got a big weekend series with the Rays, Cardinals, and the Brewers. So, yeah, we can get into all of that and our score predictions and working on buttons. Let's see if this one works.
What the hell?
Okay, good. That one's an important one as well. I use that one a lot. That's all next on The Drive.
Get the roof your home deserves by Roof Doctors, your residential roofing specialist that has always offered the best warranties in the industry, like our non-prorated 50-year warranty. Our customers love that we are family-owned and locally operated. We make our customer needs our top priority. With over 30 years experience and the best customer service, give Roof Doctors a call today for your free estimate at 328-7529. In your community and for your community, Roof Doctors.
Carpet Weaver's Labor Day sale is here with big savings, a huge selection, and everything you need to update your home. Choose Mohawk waterproof luxury vinyl floors or Mohawk Revwood, and the installation is half off. Buy Mohawk carpet and the installation is free. Plus, get up to $1,000 rebate on Mohawk carpets and floors, and get instant rebates on all furniture and rugs, all with special 2 years free financing. Don't miss the Labor Day sale, only at Carpet Weavers.
Tim Onstad, Gale Forex Trucking, and Dedicated Diesel.
Yeah, we're really just kind of getting going and feeling out when that corn and beans are going to start turning and when we're going to start hauling grains for Gale and some farmers around. Had one call yesterday, make sure he was on the list and set up. We're going to bring in probably 3 to 5 good drivers or young guys that want to learn part of the trucking business and get them started in the field where they're not out on their own somewhere. And we'll be hauling grain, looking probably, like I said, 3 to 5 good people that want to haul some grain, not just young, experienced. If somebody's semi-retired, they want to get into that a little bit, we're good with that too. It works out for a good atmosphere and good overall employee satisfaction.
How can we reach you, sir?
Get me on email at timo@gftlog.com. Call the office at 765-793-7131. Give me a holler. We'll get you going and get things happening.
I bought a new gas range and dishwasher. This box store said they install, but just dropped them in my kitchen saying, I need a plumber.
Well, Mrs. Customer got herself in a pickle again. Going to the old lumber yard, thinking that's where appliances come home ready to use.
They just showed up, dropped them off, and left.
No doubt they
I got a little change in my pocket going jingle-lang-a-lang. Wants to call you on the telephone, baby. I give you a ring, but each
Doesn't
time
that feel
we
good?
talk, I get the same old thing. Always no huggy-buggy until I get a wedding ring. My honey, my baby,
Come on now, did you learn it by now?
Nope.
She said, don't carry no lines and keep
your hands in
There you
your
go, Evan
tail.
Stone. Yeah.
It's Friday.
ESPN Radio 93.5. It is The Drive. I'm Curtis Allen. That is Evan Stone. I promised him some Georgia satellites, and I delivered. But not before things got a little wacky for us, and that's okay. That's the beauty of live radio. What are you doing over there now?
I don't know. I'm trying to get this to work.
He's standing up. He's fighting the microphone. He's getting hyped is what he's doing.
I'm about to be Bud Crawford over here. Do you watch boxing?
I do watch boxing.
Canelo Crawford this weekend. Are you pretty pumped?
I am a boxing fan, and it's, you know what? I find it more and more rare these days to come across somebody that follows the sport the way I do. So I am looking forward to Canelo Crawford.
Yeah?
And Netflix has got it if you're going to watch it, or you can catch it on pay-per-view. Is that Saudi Arabia? Is that where the fight is? It's not in Vegas. Yeah.
No, it is in Vegas.
It is in Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's I'm having a brain fart, but it's the Saudi group that is putting it on in Vegas.
Yeah, it's in Vegas,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
only reason I know that is
Yeah.
because Bud Crawford is an Omaha guy. He's a Nebraska guy, and him and Coach Matt Rule are like BFFs.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was listening to my buddy on the radio this morning. He said they think Matt Rule might be flying down after the game to head to the fight, and so I don't think it's in Saudi Arabia.
No, but it's the Saudi group that's putting it on. That's why my brain went there. And they've been doing a lot with boxing and with the TKO Holdings group. So that's who owns UFC and WWE now, and yeah. Anyways,
do you have a feeling on who's going to pull it out?
I'm rolling with Crawford in this.
Let's go, baby.
Tough to. It's a rare thing where I will not see Canelo Alvarez as a winner in a boxing ring. It's very rare, but I really like Terrence Crawford, man. I like Crawford this weekend, so I'm glad we got to mention that one.
Crawford undefeated, Canelo 68, 2-2 or something like that. I mean, that's just
Triple G put it on Crawford or on Canelo about a year and a half, 2 years ago now. That was a big fight as well. So, but it's been a while since there's been a big boxing match, and here's one. Did you see this? Mike Tyson.
Oh my
Floyd
gosh.
Mayweather Jr. going for a big cash grab. Please stop this. Please, fellas, no, don't do this.
I have no desire after the Paul Tyson fight. I have no desire to see Tyson ever in a ring again.
I love Mike Tyson. I love him. One of my favorite fighters of all time. I didn't want him to do the Paul fight because that was just a cash grab joke, and that's all it was. And this is
I wanted him to do
different.
it because I wanted him to knock him out.
Well, that's just it. That's the old pro wrestling model.
Was he
right?
hurt?
I think Mike was a little hurt.
He didn't have a shoulder,
but he also wasn't going to win that fight. I love Mike Tyson. He was not going to win that fight. He just wasn't, and I hated seeing that. But I really don't want to see him and Floyd Mayweather do this ridiculous fight that's coming up. I don't even know when. Later in the year, I think. Maybe early next year, early 2026. I don't know. I'm
Is
not
it
going
on
to watch
the
that.
CW? Is that where it's going to be?
No. It'll be on live on pay-per-view. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Hard pass on that one.
Okay, let's do real quick. Do you want to do a score prediction for tomorrow
let's get
night?
into that. Let's get into that real quick, and then we'll get into Jeff Joniak's conversation next. We'll do that right after what's your score prediction? You go first.
So I think this is another tune-up game.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a spot where Illinois just shows up and they get out quick. I see a very similar game actually to the Western Illinois game.
Okay.
I think they jump out. They have a decent lead at halftime, and they want to work on some things. I would love to see them get another 2-minute offense going, but successful this time. I think Illinois pulls it out. They cover the spread. Give me 41-6 Illinois.
Ooh, I like it. 41-6 is what you're rolling with. Okay. And was Johnny Camargo said 48-17. I really like that number 48 for the Illini. I really do. So I don't want to steal John's thunder, though. I never want to do that.
Well, it's more about what is Western Michigan going to get.
I'm going to go 45-3 Illini.
Woo!
Going 45-3 Illini in this one. Cover, big win, get out early. I want to see them run the ball, and I think we're going to get plenty of that. And I also think we're going to get another spoiler where there is no shutout because a field goal is kicked to prevent it. I'm going 45-3 Illini. You good with that?
I like it.
You better be. All right.
I like it.
He is the voice of the Chicago Bears, Mr. Jeff Joniak. He has been doing play-by-play and covering the Bears for over 25 years. You can hear Chicago Bears football on our sister station, Q96. And this morning, he called in to chat with Stevie J and Diane Ducey. It was a really, really good interview, and we want to make sure that you get to hear that as well. And so this is their conversation. You're going to hear Jeff being a little bit more positive than some about the Chicago Bears. Check this out.
Cue the band. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a star. He's the play-by-play voice of the Chicago Bears. His name, Jeff Joniak. You'll hear the ball games every weekend on WQQB Q96.1. The Chicago Bears football heard right here with Jeff Joniak. How are you, Mr. Joniak? Great having you back on the program.
Hey, I appreciate it. How are you guys feeling today?
We're doing fine, man. I was, as you were, stunned. But what happened in that fourth quarter? But it felt differently to me. It felt like this team has a lot more going on. How do you feel about it?
First of all, I wasn't stunned because I'm not stunned with anything in the National Football League. It's a one-score league. 11 of the 16 games came down to a one-score outcome. And fourth quarter is where you live or die. And the Bears did not have a good fourth quarter. So, playing 3 quarters of good football is an incomplete. So you got to play 4 full quarters, and they didn't do that at home. And, I've been known to say this over and over again. I'm sure people get tired of hearing it, but week 1 is always the great unknown. Certainly when you have a new coaching staff, there's a great unknown element. And then you throw in J.J. McCarthy, the Nazareth Academy high school product in the Chicago area, as an unknown because he had never started an NFL game, certainly never played an NFL game on the road, even in the preseason. So he started slow and then showed his true colors coming on strong late. Great story. Grew up a Bears fan from the time he was 4.5 years old. And he put together a great performance, and it was the NFC Offensive Player of the Week for us. So now you rebound, and you stick in the division with a very difficult challenge going up to Ford Field. Both teams have very, very difficult schedules. In fact, everybody in the division does, so this becomes a paramount game. It almost counts as 2, if you ask me, for both of these clubs, the Bears and Lions.
Any advantage for Ben Johnson knowing, obviously, the Lions and how they work and everything else, or, the Bears going into a tough setting, certainly, particularly the way the Lions looked the first weekend, but I don't know. I think the Bears can compete in this thing. I think it'd be, as you say, it's a one-score league. Bears have a chance to win in the fourth quarter, maybe?
Hey, listen, they got to win the fourth quarter. You're not getting out of there alive without winning the fourth quarter. You have to. Second half performance is critical. The Bears have played well there. They should have won both games against the Lions last year, if you ask me. And Caleb threw for nearly 600 yards and 5 touchdowns against the Lions last year.
Oh.
So they were in a position to win both of those games and could not do it. They've got to get better in the NFC North. They're not winning enough in the NFC North. If you want to be a playoff team, you got to win the majority of your home games. Say you go 6-2. They got 8 home games this year, 9 road games, I believe. And you gotta go 5-4, 4-5 on the road to have a shot at the playoffs. So in the division, you have to definitely win your home games in the division and squeeze out a couple on the road. So that's kind of the formula for playoff football. Now the Packers, they did it backwards last year. They went 1-5 in the division and still went to the playoffs. So I'm not saying it's not possible, but these road games in the division, as I say, they kind of count as 2 for me.
Is it possible the division got tougher? The Green Bay Packers, to me, look really good. They look really good.
The division got tougher. And every team in the division, they reloaded on the line of scrimmage, which is where the games are won and lost, both sides of the ball. And, some people will say, well, you didn't do enough. Nobody can fill every blank. You just can't. You only have so much ability to secure personnel based on salary cap and draft the collateral. But the Green Bay Packers struck big. They've done this before over the years with Reggie White. They did it with Julius Peppers, and they've had success getting edge rushers of note. Simeon Rice, the former Chicago area guy, U of I, he was added to Tampa Bay right when they were about to win a Super Bowl and helped them push them over the top. So, if you're in a position to do it and you feel you're right there knocking on the door, and the Packers clearly feel they are, kick down the door and add a piece. And they've added a big piece. And Jordan Love is looking good.
Yeah, he is. Your impressions of Ben Johnson?
Love him. I'm all in on Ben Johnson. I've been blown away. The staff is fantastic from top to bottom. They got a wide range of experience, and Ben Johnson is everything people told me he'd be. I'd have to learn it for myself, but he's all about being serious, detailed, win. He's not a shy guy about talking about winning and winning now, which not every coach puts their neck out like that. But your team's got to believe this is a team that has to learn how to win. Clearly, there was evidence of that in week 1. They have not figured out how to win, and Ben is going to teach them how to win. But some of these veterans on the team have to take that baton as well. But I love the way he thinks the game, and believe me when I say he was very upset about losing that game. He felt that game was won, and you got to figure out a way to finish, and you got to finish your runs, you got to finish your drives, you got to finish fourth quarters, and you got to finish the job.
I know he has to be, but is Caleb Williams our guy? Is he our long-term guy?
Hey, listen, you go on that assumption right now, but it's got to be proven. Nothing's given. I mean, he's got to earn it, take it, develop, and eliminate some of the things that hamper him at the moment. That's not unlike any other quarterback. I'm never going to anoint a quarterback in year 2, in game 1 of year 2. It's going to take several years. That's how it works. And there are some exceptions to the rule, but even with the instant success of a guy like C.J. Stroud, second year was very difficult. Last night, Jaden Daniels didn't look very good. So, once you start, there's injury concerns on your roster and things don't go exactly the same way. There's a lot to learn about this offense. People look at me sideways when I talk about Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler got a lot of talent, and he had some good moments. But it took 3 years. He says it always took 3 years to try to learn a system. But if you're changing coordinators every year, you're learning new languages every year, and that's not good. That's not going to promote growth. Ben Johnson's going to be here a while. His staff is going to be here a while. So that portends well for this quarterback.
You just want it to go fast, right? I mean, it's just...
yeah, we all want it, but it's not realistic.
It's process. You do have to do the process. But we're hopeful. I saw a lot of things I liked. I just kept looking at the screen, seeing 17-6, and it felt like we should have been ahead more. But you know what? You learn, you move on. I think they're going to compete nicely this weekend. It'd be a huge deal to go up there and win, though.
Yeah, it would. It's a very difficult place to play. I used to hate going there. Ford Field was basically an empty warehouse. Not a lot of fans. Even the suites had all their lights off because nobody was buying suites. Wow. Now, the place, you need to bring your earplugs. It is a rocking and rolling environment, which I thrive as a play-by-play guy. I want the place to be rocking. I feed off of that energy. I love Seattle for that very reason. I love Minnesota for that reason. These stadiums are hellholes for the opposition, and this is no different. So the Bears are going to have to run the ball to take the starch out of the crowd. They're going to have some sustained drives that end in touchdowns, and they got to play some really, really aggressive defense because Jared Goff, with time to throw, will get the ball to his weapons, and their weapons are fast. On that surface, Jamison Williams had 4 50-plus yard catches last year. He's a problem. Jahmyr Gibbs is a problem if you get him out in space. So they're going to have to really, Amon-Ra St. Brown is a problem.
Right now, the Lions are favored by 5.5 with our Circa Sports, so we'll see what happens.
Well,
all right. Well,
you sound...
that's why we love the game. You see what happens. I don't want to. Hey, listen. I want it to be like Christmas. Let me see what the morning brings, and let me open up my present. See what I got under the tree.
You've been doing this a minute. How many years with the Bears?
29 overall. My 25th as the voice of the Bears.
Well, good news.
Very blessed, honored, humbled.
You sound very young, and that's great. That's a great. It's a great attribute. It really is. So yes.
Yeah. Well,
you can do this till you're 90. You can do it till you're 90, Jeff. So.
No, I don't want to do it that long, but I do want to do it for a long time.
Let's see if we can get another Super Bowl someday. That'd be awesome. One of these years.
Sooner rather than later.
You bet. Jeff Joniak.
Always
we're listening Sunday, man. Thanks for jumping on.
Appreciate it. Take care.
You bet. When the storm rolls in, where will you go? Don't wait until it's too late. Protect your family with a custom storm shelter from Berg Septic and Storm Shelter Services. At Berg Tanks, their shelters are fiberglass and plate steel safe rooms that can be installed in your garage or exterior, in ground, or on a concrete pad. Built to withstand the toughest storms, giving you a safe, secure place when you need it most. Whether you need a compact unit for a small space or a larger shelter for the whole family, they've got you covered. Their expert team handles everything from excavation to installation so you can have peace of mind before the next storm strikes. Berg Septic also specializes in septic pumping, new system installation, grease trap cleanings, repairs, and maintenance plans to keep your home running smoothly. Call Berg Septic and Storm Shelter Services today at 217-367-8632 or visit them online at bergtanksinc.com. That's BERGtanksinc.com.
Back to school means back to Jets. Right now, get a build-your-own large 2-topping pizza for just $14.99 with code JETS101. Choose your crust, Detroit style, hand-tossed, or thin, and make it yours with bold flavors like turbo, butter, garlic, or Cajun. Perfect for feeding hungry kindergartners all the way to worn-out grad students. For a limited time, get your large 2-topping pizza for $14.99 now at jetspizza.com with code JETS101. It's not just pizza, it's Jets Pizza.
Michelle Thornsborough. She is, along with her husband Brad, the owner of Grizzly's Chimney Service. What about the various services that you provide?
We provide chimney inspections, cleanings, gas inspections, installs, gas fireplaces, wood inserts, wood stoves. We also do all restoration work to chimneys and fireplaces, tuck pointing, even tuck pointing entire homes if needed. Connect with us by visiting our website, grizzlysweep.com. You can call me at 217-504-2050, or you can visit our Facebook page.
The Cardinals jersey hoodie is here, presented by Bear. On Saturday, September 20th, when the Birds take on the Brewers, the first 20,000 fans 16 and older get this one-of-a-kind hoodie. It's perfect for game day, chill nights, or just showing your Cardinals pride anywhere you go. Don't miss out. It's a hoodie you have to have. That's Saturday, September 20th. Get your tickets at cardinals.com/promotions.
This is Nolan Arenado, St. Louis Cardinals for the Lou.
We're back. Today's topic, home appliances. Our guest is Paul Rican from Dick Van Dyke Appliance World.
Hey, Chris.
Caller, go ahead.
Yo, hey, I messed up.
Uh-oh.
I'm appliance shopping at a big box store. Can't seem to find anyone to help me. What do I do?
I get this one a lot. You actually may not find anyone.
What can be done?
Well, at Dick Van Dyke Appliance World, one of our trained, low-pressure sales associates will greet you when you come in and be ready to find you the best deal on an appliance.
Great. I still don't see anyone here. Hello.
He's off the grid, Paul.
We'll get him the help he needs. Let's take another call.
You're on with Paul from Dick Van Dyke.
My oven is only a few years old and already needs a repair. I bought it from a store that said they have service. I haven't seen a repairman yet, and it's been 2 weeks.
Oh, this is a bad one. Ma'am, lots of stores claim to have repair service, but if they can't get to you in 2 days or less, that's not service at all. We'll get a factory-trained technician out to you right away.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. When you buy from us, you get the whole store.
Carpet Weaver's Labor Day sale is here with big savings, a huge selection, and everything you need to update your home. Choose Mohawk waterproof luxury vinyl floors or Mohawk Revwood, and the installation is half off. Buy Mohawk carpet and the installation is free. Plus, get up to $1,000 rebate on Mohawk carpets and floors, and get instant rebates on all furniture and rugs. All with special 2 years free financing. Don't miss the Labor Day sale, only at Carpet Weavers.
The Drive with Curtis Allen and Evan Stone on ESPN 93.5.
It just gets you hyped for sports, doesn't it? Jumping around. Still a jam after all these years. ESPN Radio 93.5. It is The Drive. I'm Curtis Allen. That is Evan Stone. Every once in a while, I might hear that one bumping at Memorial Stadium.
Yeah.
Gets you amped. And we're speaking with someone right now who knows all about the game day experience at Memorial Stadium, Patrick Soika. And Patrick is the Senior Associate Athletics Director with the Illini. So all the stuff happening game day, Patrick knows about, and he's on the Dick Van Dyke Appliance World phone line with us right now. How are you, sir?
Doing well, Curtis and Evan. Thanks for having me on. How are you guys?
I'm pretty good, Evan.
I'm due. It's Friday. The sun's shining. We got
beautiful.
football season. I mean, what's there to complain about?
Yeah.
Yeah, fired up. Going to be a hot one tomorrow, but as you can tell, a lot of energy on campus here for home game number 2 and another night game at Geese Memorial Stadium.
That's it.
That is it. Now, Patrick, tell us about your role and how you kind of oversee the game day experience for Illini fans.
Yeah, that's right. Appreciate you asking. I'm involved with our ticket sales, our ticket operations, our marketing teams, event management teams. So as you noted, really everything that goes into the game day experience and making it a memorable one for our fans.
Yeah, it seems like, especially in the last several years, as someone who grew up here in Champaign, grew up going to games, especially since Coach B and Josh Whitman have gotten here and have taken over, this has been a huge emphasis of before, during, after the game, the fan experience. Do you see that shift? How long have you been in this position?
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the things that drew me to Illinois. I've actually been here about a year and had a chance to work at some other institutions and athletics departments around the country and a couple in the Big Ten. And as you noted, had been here a couple times previously, and I would say it certainly looks a little different today than it did then. And that's a testament, as you said, to our athletics director, Josh, and Coach B. And, we're super grateful for those two and certainly some of the best in the country at what they do.
Patrick, you're not just handling football and basketball, right? For example, like tonight, I know the 16th rank Illini women's soccer team.
Undefeated,
baby. They're undefeated. They're in action tonight. Are you overseeing that as well? Are you kind of taking control of the game day experience for the soccer game tonight as well?
Yeah, we've got a great team, marketing, event management, as you said, involved with all of our sports. So certainly our football, men's, women's basketball, volleyball, some of those sports require a little more of the heavy lifting, but our crew also is involved and puts on all of our events across all of our sports.
Well, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Yeah. Is like growing up here, it felt like, okay, there's football, there's men's basketball, and then what's that over there? Oh, don't worry about that over there. It's whatever. It feels like, especially since Whitman has been here, there's such a huge emphasis on, yes, the family culture, but the excellence of all these other programs that maybe don't get the limelight. And I think a huge piece of that is drawing families in and drawing people in with ticket sales. And what does it look like to have a conversation of, okay, here's this event coming up. How do we get people interested, involved? How do we create things around the event that makes families want to bring people out on an evening?
Yeah, I appreciate that. I think the biggest thing is for us, it's the timeline. Like for football, for example, we start our conversations about what does that next or upcoming season look like? We start those during the current season, and then certainly right after that ends. And I think one thing here, we really try to listen to our fans, to our ticket buyers, to our supporters, variety of different ways, right? One-to-one conversations, post-game surveys, and then evaluate those and analyze and see how we can continue to refine and improve that game day experience going into the next year. And I think that's where we've had such success in the last few years, the leadership here, and just continue to make those little incremental improvements game by game, year by year, has led us to, I think, where we're in a pretty good spot now. And, we think for football, for example, we've got some of the best tailgating in the Big Ten, with our parking lots and set up in Grange Grove and all the energy and everything that goes into that on a football Saturday.
ESPN Radio 93.5, it is The Drive. I'm Curtis Allen. That is Evan Stone talking to Patrick Soika, who is the Senior Associate Athletics Director for Illini Athletics. And you just mentioned it, the tailgating experience at Memorial Stadium. So let's jump into tomorrow evening. But the lots will be open. I won't steal your thunder. What time will the lots be open tomorrow, Patrick, for tailgating?
7 a.m.
7 a.m., baby. Here we go.
7 a.m.
Tell us about
7 a.m. So
what's going on tomorrow throughout the day. What are some of the other, besides the tailgating, what else is going on around Memorial Stadium?
Yeah, certainly. Well, I'll highlight first kickoff 6 p.m. Versus Western Michigan, number 9 ranked Illini hosting Western Michigan at 6 o'clock. For those watching at home, game is on FS1. As we noted, the parking lots will open at 7 a.m. and tailgating will begin. from a Grange Grove standpoint, we've got the Game Day Spirit Store located right there in the center of Grange Grove. That opens at 1 p.m. The Kids Zone will open at 3 o'clock. The Kids Zone includes inflatables, face painting, balloon artists. Those are just a few examples. We've got some food trucks nearby, so there's a lot of good stuff going on in Grange Grove. There's a drumline performance at 3:30, and then we really encourage folks to get in position for the Illini Walk, which is the arrival of the football team, unload the buses, a fun opportunity for fans to cheer on Coach Bielema and the team as they enter the stadium. So I would say by 3:45, maybe even a little early, that's really grown the last year or two. And it's a fun moment with the band there and music going on in Grange Grove. So 3:45, Illini Walk, football team heading into the stadium. And then if interested, 5:20, fans can check out the Marching Illini as they march to the stadium as well.
Patrick, I have to ask you about something because I had this, what I thought was a genius idea recently. Evan's laughing because he knows where I'm going with this. I was talking to somebody at a bar in CU, and we were striking up a conversation. He's like, "You an Illini fan?" I said, "Oh, yeah, we're kind of going back and forth about this year with football and basketball and all the other sports." And I said, it'd be cool if they had some sort of a happy hour. And then I spring this idea on Evan, and he's like, "Well, they've had the Illini Hour for a year." How did I miss this, and are you the man responsible for that, sir?
Yes, I'm the man responsible for you not knowing about it. So that's on me. We got to get that information. So, but no, that's perfect. Illini Hour, 4:30 to 5:30. So always when gates open, 90 minutes before kick, that first hour, as you noted, is the kind of the air quotes happy hour. So hot dogs, popcorn, non-alcoholic beverage, just $3. Hard seltzers, $5. Your domestic beers are $7. So an awesome opportunity to get in there, check out some of the fun offerings we have at some of the different concessions, which I'll touch on here in a moment. But also what we're trying to do is encourage folks to get in the stadium early. We've got, this is the first of 3 straight games that are sold out. So, oftentimes we hear, there was a little line here or there, and sometimes we say, hey, we just keep encouraging you to arrive earlier at the stadium if you can. So, Illini Hour, 4:30 to 5:30 for tomorrow's game.
Do the logistics behind game day change week to week for you when you're talking about a team's success? If a team is more successful, obviously they're going to sell more tickets. Just mentioned 3 sellouts in a row and the regular season tickets are sold out completely. What goes into that for you? Like, do we have to do this bigger each week, or is it just, hey, we've mapped this out a year in advance and this is what we're rolling with kind of thing?
Yeah, that's a great question. No, there's certainly a mindfulness as much as anything for us, knowing that the numbers and the fans we're going to expect inside the stadium. So, on Illini Hour, I think the prime example of that is, for us, it really comes down to the communication, encouraging folks to come join us a little earlier, get inside the stadium, get to your seats early. That's just going to help alleviate those busy entrance times for everybody. And, we track that. A lot of our data shows that people are arriving to the stadium much closer to kickoff, and that's where you get some of those bottlenecks at respective entrances that we're always looking at and evaluating. So certainly helpful for us and everyone if fans give themselves a little extra time to get into the stadium and get their concessions and get to the seats and get ready to cheer on the Illini.
Yeah, something that I also want to say is something my son loved the first game that I think this is the first year you all have done it, where people can go on the field after the game. Is that you guys too? Can you explain that just a little bit?
Yes, absolutely. I'm glad you brought that up. So this year, first year we've had this, the Family Huddle presented by Papa John's. So as you noted, post-game, fans will have access to the field following all home games. So after the field is cleared of players, other game day personnel, fans can access the field from those southernmost sections, 123 to 125 in the southwest corner of the stadium, and 107 to 109 in the southeast corner. So a fun new opportunity we have, and Papa John sponsoring that is going to be giving folks 40% off pizza using a code after all Illini football
nice.
wins as well.
Let's
as part
go,
of that.
Papa.
So,
There you go. Save me the garlic sauce, baby. That's mine. I want the garlic sauce, Evan. That's mine. Patrick, is there anything else you want folks to know about the game day experience with Illini Athletics, whether that be for tomorrow's game in particular or over the next few weeks or whatever the case may be?
Yeah, appreciate that. A couple things I'd note on the concessions front. For tomorrow's game against Western Michigan, there's a special offer from Coca-Cola. So at every main stand concession, if fans buy any 2 Coca-Cola products, they'll receive some light-up sunglasses. And then this year, we've also got some really neat souvenir Yetis that feature a script Illinois.
Nice.
Those can be found at fountain soda locations. And I think generally, some of our every game day reminders are, download your tickets always, maybe before leaving home, before you get to the stadium.
Good advice.
It's going to be a hot one tomorrow, so those refillable water bottles are allowed. Fans can bring those in, which is new. So sealed plastic water bottles or empty water bottles, fans can bring those in, and they'll notice some additional hydration stations throughout the concourse. And you hit on it. We've talked about it. The next 3 games are sold out. We do have tickets remaining for those final 3 home games, so I would just encourage fans to visit fightingillini.com/tickets for more information.
All right, Patrick, appreciate your time. And also, you may want to put this on your calendar. You might have to plan for a home playoff game this year. I don't know if you've heard that's a possibility. So you might have to have something extra special for a postseason game at Memorial Stadium, okay? I'm just putting that on your radar.
I like that. I have to be mindful of my language, not necessarily those last 3 games, because there could be additional, is what you're saying on the end.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right, Patrick Soiga, the Senior Associate Athletics Director for Illini Athletics, and the man behind your game day experience at Memorial Stadium tomorrow evening. We appreciate your time, sir, and look forward to talking to you again, okay?
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me on. I appreciate it. Go Illini.
Go Illini. All right, good stuff from Patrick, and you can follow him on X or Twitter at Patrick C. Soika. That is Sojka on Twitter. There you go. I like
so
that you brought up about being able to get on the field with the kiddos and that being a new experience.
Well,
so cool, man.
Funny story, because we were my son and I, just because we know some people that kind of work with the program, and so we sometimes stand down after games down in that northeast corner where the Illinois Tunnel is. And we wait for some of our friends to come over and we talk with them. And as people were going onto the field for the family huddle from the south end zone and the spots where you were supposed to get on the field, there was a giant group of kids who didn't realize that was happening and just saw people on the field, and they all jumped the barricade and started sprinting. And security had quite the tizzy fit about that. So there are spots you're supposed to go to get on the field to not give people anxiety attacks.
Yeah, I'm sure one of the 8-year-olds was like, come on, they can't stop us all. Let's go. Get to the end zone. They can't stop us all.
Well, I'm old enough that when I say kids, I mean like 17, 18, 19.
That's not as cool. That's more like at if you were at a concert, then okay, maybe the same thing. They can't stop us all. Come on, same thing.
Yeah, it's a little bit more vindictive, I think. Yes.
Oh, I love it though, man. A lot of cool experiences, including tonight, the undefeated number 16 ranked women's soccer team. So there'll be some cool stuff going on tonight. If you're going to check out that game, football tomorrow night. Man, it's a fun time to be an Illini fan, isn't it?
Sure is.
And also a fun time to be a Cubs fan. If you're a Cardinals fan, it's not good news for you probably to hear us talk about the Cubbies. But Cubs winners today over the Rays. No, I won't do that. Nope, not doing it. Nope, not going to play the song. Not going to do it. You can't get me to. But later on tonight, the Redbirds start their weekend series with the hated Brew Crew from Milwaukee. And yeah, I said it. They're hated. Everybody hates the Brewers.
Yeah. Hey, we're go Cardinals. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I do want to bring up just real quick today.
Yes, sir.
I told you this a little bit off air, but I want to bring up they had a ceremony this morning
Yeah.
Do we have a second to get into this?
Yeah, sure. We got a moment.
Yeah. They had a ceremony this morning, the naming rights ceremony of Geese Memorial Stadium.
Yep. That was.
And so if you are at the game or watching it on TV, it looks like they have made some adjustments to the stadium. It's painted on the sideline, Geese Memorial. And then they've got a few banners around the stadium and a flag in the north end zone, it looks like, above the student section that just says Geese Memorial Stadium. So there is a few things that you'll see a little bit different tomorrow night if you're watching on TV. And It looks like they had an awesome ceremony. Geese was there to speak, a bunch of people in attendance. They had the band out there this morning. And so I'm sure they'll do some more things as the season goes along and as we go into next year, but that's something you can look to see tomorrow night.
There you go. Get a couple pictures. Tag us in them, right? Tag us at The Drive 935 on Twitter and on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I want to live vicariously through all of you.
You know what? I feel like I live vicariously through you every weekday between 3 and 5. You know?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means either. I just know you're a ball of energy, and it's infectious. It's
Speaking
exciting.
of a ball of energy, here when we do our toast.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Our Friday toast later, I've got our second annual pump up speech to Illini fans going to the game tomorrow.
We got to get a better name for it than that.
Yeah, I was trying to come up with something. Get stoned.
No, I don't think we can.
We can't use that one?
Well, it's legal in Illinois, but but we can't. I don't think.
Okay,
that's,
all right. I'll come
name.
up with something.
If anybody has an idea for,
we're gonna get the people going though. All right, and I've got that coming up.
Yeah,
coming up later.
Yeah, get the people going. Something as simple as that. That's coming up a little bit later on with our Friday toast. It is The Drive.
Hi, Randy Graham here with Curtis Orchard. We are open for the season. Your apple donuts are ready, so come out now. We also made improvements like an expanded Land of Oz area with new games, more mazes, and a new shade pavilion. Our gift shop has more to offer than ever before, so come out and see the full selection. Of course, we still have your favorites like peaches, apples, produce, fritters, pies, cider, preserves, and popcorn. There's something here to make everyone smile. Visit curtisorchard.com or follow on Facebook.
Take charge of the years ahead with a smart, sound investment strategy and business succession plan. Busey Bank's business and wealth management experts help you envision your best future with powerful insights and proven strategies. Building business and growing wealth since 1868, Busey Bank, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
Hey, where are you headed?
To Kelsey Furniture in Tuscola.
What do they have there?
What don't they have there? Living room furniture, benches, chests, love seats, sectionals, tables, bedroom sets, hutches, nightstands, end tables, cabinets, mirrors, stools, clocks, lamps, pillows, rugs, desks, media consoles, patio furniture, Tempur-Pedic mattresses, and more.
So, everything.
Yeah, probably could have just said that.
Kelsey Furniture, quality for less.
Listen up, football fans. You won't want to miss this.
Right now, new Bet365 customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, win or lose. So you could turn that $200 into something bigger when you bet on money line, spread, totals, player props.
$200 in bonus bets when new customers bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Illinois. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
We're back. Today's topic, home appliances. Our guest is Paul Rican from Dick Van Dyke Appliance World.
Hey, Chris.
Caller, go ahead.
Yo, hey, I messed up.
Uh-oh.
I'm appliance shopping at a big box store. Can't seem to find anyone to help me. What do I do?
I get this one a lot. You actually may not find anyone.
What can be done?
Well, at Dick Van Dyke Appliance World, one of our trained low-pressure sales associates will greet you when you come in and be ready to find you the best deal on an appliance.
Great. I still don't see anyone here. Hello.
He's off the grid, Paul.
We'll get him the help he needs. Let's take another call.
You're on with Paul from Dick Van Dyke.
My oven is only a few years old and already needs a repair. I bought it from a store that said they have service. I haven't seen a repairman yet, and it's been 2 weeks.
Oh, this is a bad one. Ma'am, lots of stores claim to have repair service, but if they can't get to you in 2 days or less, that's not service at all. We'll get a factory-trained technician out to you right away.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
When you buy from us, you get the whole store.
All right, so let's talk about it. What about Gail Frericks Trucking? How are you with drivers, et cetera? How's it going?
Hey, we're coming down to the time where we're going to get some grain going in the fields. Our regional over-the-road trucks are pretty well full, but what we do is have a couple of spots that we bring in some new people to start out hauling the grain out of the field. They're home every night. They make good money, and they work a lot over 6 or 7 weeks. That's all dictated by the weather, so if the weather's good on the weekend, we're going. And then those people just transition into a regional job when the grain's done.
Awesome. Need good people for that, for sure.
Yep, need 2 or 3 good people for that. We'll be starting here in probably 3 or 4 weeks.
How do you get that process started, Tim Onstadt?
They can get me at timo@gftlog.com. They can call the office at 765-793-7131.
And you hit number 4 for that
hit
auto
number
attendant.
4 on the auto attendant, yeah.
It is The Drive, ESPN Radio 93.5. I'm Curtis Allen. That is Evan Stone. And we cannot do The Drive without our friends from Busey. Busey, expertise and experience of Busey Wealth Management. When making financial decisions that impact you, your family, or your business, nothing is more important than a partner who understands your unique goals. You want to retire, maybe spending some time traveling. You want to take your business to the next level. Well, whatever your dream, Busey's wealth management experts are committed to making you money and work hard for you. Busey Wealth Management offers expert advice and individualized solutions, including nearly half a century of experience advising individuals, businesses, and foundations. From preparing a child's college fund to planning for retirement, a team of 100-plus wealth professionals will help you prepare for whatever the road of life takes you, wherever it takes you as well. They're experienced, they're knowledgeable, they are the wealth management professionals. Whatever you dream, Busey will develop a strategy to meet your needs. Visit Busey.com to contact a wealth management professional today. Whew. Yeah, buddy. How's your wealth feeling over there? Are you feeling as though your wealth is managed?
I probably should call Busey.
You probably should. What is your dream, sir?
Probably should give Busey a call. So
I just have a dream of not worrying about bills. That's my dream.
That is a good.
That's a good dream to have, I think.
So yeah, you brought it up right before the break. We got a Cubs winner today. Cubs win 6-4 over to the Rays, and they are now sitting 5 games back as we talk from the Brewers, who the Cardinals are starting a series tonight with up in Milwaukee. And I would love to see the Cardinals do some damage.
Yeah, we're all Cardinals fans in this studio today, baby.
Unfortunately, tonight they have Andre Palante starting.
I believe in Andre.
Well, in case you needed an update, he's 6-13 with a 5.3 ERA.
I don't care.
Going up against Quinn Priester, who's sitting at 12-2.
Okay, well, those are pretty good numbers, right?
But you know what? 3.2 ERA and just, you know.
That's just like your opinion, man, okay? No, it's not. It's not. No. Hey.
Yeah, man.
No, I'll be rooting for the Redbirds tonight. That would be nice.
Yeah, it's a big game.
For what this is worth, also, I believe the Brewers are 30 games over 500 the last time I looked. Maybe a little bit more than that now. But it's okay. It's a lot of games over 500.
31.
Who's counting?
Who cares? Who cares?
Here's the thing, though, and that's why it's hard for me to get so down on what Chicago's doing right now, is because the Brewers are 31 games over 500, and the Cubs are 5 games back in the division. So I mean, that's like that they're still doing good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just they're behind a team that is just on fire.
They're just insane. It's a good time to be a Brewers and Packers fan. You're enjoying life right now. On the Max Twin City Recycling text line, we were trying to come up with, what did you call it? The get people pumped up, I don't know. You
get a lot. I don't know what I said.
You took them to church for week 1.
You did not like what I wanted to call it.
Well, you said get stoned, right? Isn't that what you wanted to call it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't say I didn't like it. I just, some other people might not like it.
No.
No.
But
okay.
But
No.
Randy on the Max Twin City Recycling text line, he says, "How about pump up the stone?" You're not feeling that? You're not feeling pump up the stone?
I'm not sure that's gonna.
No. Okay. All right.
I don't hate it. I just
the hell?
I think
All right.
Urban Dictionary might have something to say about that.
You know, there's a couple of things that happen in life I've learned as you get older. One of them is you just spend a lot of time on YouTube searching how to fix broken things so you don't have to have someone else do it for you
I'm
and
there
spend
all
money.
the time.
And the other thing is you get on Urban Dictionary a lot to figure out if you were just insulted by someone who's 15, 20 years younger than you or if they told you were cool. Like what?
Yeah, it's
Like, what's up, Brickstone? And they'd be saying that to me and I'd be like, what do you mean, Brickstone? What does that have to do?
Should I feel good?
Is that okay?
Or
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
How you living, Cherry Daddy? I'm like, what?
Cherry Daddy? There's no way that's good.
No, that was a thing in the 70s. Matt Lang on the text line says, the Stone Zone. Oh, I kind of like that.
I don't hate it.
Taking them into the Stone Zone.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, because
we're getting there.
I felt like you were taking them to church is how it felt the
Well.
first time you did that. And I know you're,
We'll go.
You can do that.
We'll
Yeah.
go.
But man,
I know you can do that.
Turns out you're all right at that,
Yeah,
getting people fired up.
It's almost
But
like
I
I
kind of
got
like
another
Matt,
job.
the Stone Zone. Big Dev says, thank you for the Big Lebowski reference. Man, I'll Lebowski all day. That's another one. It'd be like, sup, Lebowski, when I'm walking around and be like, does he even watch the movie? How does he know?
He doesn't know.
What does that mean?
He doesn't know.
And then I get on Urban Dictionary and I look up what
Yeah.
it means to be a Lebowski, and
Yeah.
it's like he's calling me a bum.
Here's the
basically.
thing. If you want to feel not great about yourself right now,
Yeah.
the college freshmen, so the freshmen at the University of Illinois right now, they were born
No.
in the year
Don't do it.
of our Lord,
Nope.
2007.
I graduated college in 2007.
So when you
no.
yeah, the freshmen in college right now were born in 2007. So it's a different world, man. It's
And I know somebody heard me go, I graduated college in 2007. I'm like, oh, screw you, buddy. Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
You kid, blah, blah, blah.
I graduated high school in 07. 007, bro.
Oh, this aggression will not stand, man. Okay? It's not going to stand. Our guy Chris Graves on the text line, throwing stones. What about that for your segment?
Sorry. Come on, Big Def. Go ahead.
I have a few entries from
No, don't read it. You
I
can't.
Thank you for cutting me off.
Yeah.
Just
Go
never
ahead.
read them
I want
aloud.
to see. I want to see those. Sometimes it's just between us and the text line. You know what I mean?
Well,
although throwing stones, although that sounds violent, which it's word.
it sounds like an aggression that would stand if you were throwing
Sounds like
stones.
something I did in high school.
What?
Goodness gracious.
What?
I really got to get the Stone Cold back up. I got to get that sound effect in for
Yeah,
sure.
He was my favorite.
Everybody likes Stone Cold. Come on. If you don't like Stone Cold, why don't you just get the hell out of here, man? It's from another movie. But that's fine.
Yeah.
No, man, it's Friday. We're having a good time. It's kind of a relaxed show a little bit,
Yeah, we've made it through some head scratching moments.
Yeah,
I feel like we've been through it together now. We'll never be the same.
There are some things that are just weird when it comes to radio, and you don't expect them, like all the commercials disappearing all at once.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Curtis talks about me and my 5 screens over here all the time. Like I'm doing stuff. Curtis is set up right now with the spaceship in front of him, and he's got 3 screens he's paying attention to.
I'm really only paying attention to one.
Well, maybe that's the problem.
The text line's 2. Yeah, the text line's on this. I've got. Oh wow, I haven't even thought about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on.
I know you got the whole thing over there.
Holy crap! I got 5 screens around me,
And
I'm
you're
looking.
the one, and then he's also the one that's like, "Hey, we got to take a break." He's giving me hand signals over there, like we're landing an airplane, and like, "Hey, we got these commercials that got to run, and we've got all this stuff."
You're out of your element, Donnie. That's how I feel sometimes.
Yeah, it's Hey, do you know something I want to? Do we got a minute?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
What's the most overrated sports movie of all time?
Overrated?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's make people mad today.
That's you, man.
Is that what I do?
You have a darkness within you that you let out on this show. For such a positive, good man, for whatever reason, there's whatever evil is left in you. You do. Let's bring up Bo Jackson and call him overrated.
Listen.
Most overrated sports movie of all time.
Yeah, there's sports movies out there that people love. I want to know. 217's right up my alley, baby.
You want to say it now, or you want to get to it out of a break?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it right now.
All right, go.
This
for
217 number. He's the first one to text in.
Let's do it.
And he's on the right page. You want to know the most overrated sports movie?
I saw it. Hit him with it.
Hoosiers.
How you gonna do Gene Hackman like that?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm beating that basketball team.
Yeah?
There ain't no way. I watched that movie.
I know you watched that movie.
They're not
it's a true story.
They're not good. Also, I love 217 ILL, baby.
ILL.
The Hoosiers can go kick rocks for all I care.
Russ from Wheaton on the Max Twin City Recycling text line. How about passing the stones for the gray hairs of the audience?
That's not getting anybody pumped up. That's not gonna.
Passing stone.
That is the nightmares.
That's what we'll call it when he rants after the Bears lose on Sunday, okay?
Passing
on Monday.
the stones.
We're about to pass a stone. And it's the Caleb Williams stone.
That's something. Listen, there is a difference. So he says for the gray hairs in the audience. So yes, that's that. There's also one of the best phrases at a tailgate.
Mm-hmm.
Pass the stones.
Oh, Keystones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass
okay.
the stones, man.
All right, yeah.
Pass the stones.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. I'm all right with that.
Sip, sip, pass.
Most overrated movie. Sports movie. I'm going to have to really think about that. You're rolling with Hoosiers. You had that in your back pocket.
That was up there. That was not necessarily the strong answer I was going to go with, but 217 definitely convinced me.
Okay.
I think Hoosiers is a bit overrated.
All right, I got one. I know what I got it. And I like the movie, but I got it.
Okay.
You want it right now?
Yeah.
Sticking with Indiana. Rudy.
We will fight.
Rudy.
Rudy. Can I tell you the problem with both those movies?
Go ahead.
The acting.
Randy said it too. Rudy. Yeah. My guy Randy on the text line. Randy and Urbana. Rudy. Yes.
That movie did get ruined with me a little bit because I think my father-in-law went to high school with Rudy's older brother.
I got a Rudy story for you as well. Okay. I think this was my 8th grade year of middle school, and Rudy, the real one, came to town and did he was like a motivational speaker at the time. This is before everyone found out
living
that
off him, man.
Yeah, this is before everyone found out he was kind of a scam thing that was going on there, that a lot of what was in the book and the movie wasn't exactly true. But he came to town. Somebody will remember this as well from Paris, and a bunch of the kids at the middle school, at Mayo Middle School, we all got copies of his book. For some odd reason. We had a flag football day. Now, that was fun. Everybody left school early to go play flag football down the street at the old Allen Field, and that is the name of it, John P. Allen Field.
Okay.
Down the street from the middle school. But, yeah, and I remember as a kid I liked the movie Rudy. At the time when I was 13, 14, I still liked Rudy. But then as I got older, I was like, there's some cheese to this movie. There's some early 90s.
Yeah.
Really just overacting. Rudy.
Yeah, that. Rudy. Yeah, there are some things. I have to watch Rudy not as this is a true story, but as a movie itself, because I have learned that a lot of it was not true. He did get carried off the field.
That
was true. You want to go best sports movie now?
Well, of course. But that's tougher.
Oh, not for me.
What are you going to say?
Remember the Titans.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
What's the best sports movie of all time?
It's very inspirational. It's hard not. But I can see someone going, there's some overacting in Remember the Titans, too. There's some cheese in that one.
There's a moment or two.
But it's still a great movie. It's great.
Yeah.
What
movie doesn't have that?
I'm torn on. See, my favorite sports movies are all the R-rated comedies. It's like Major League.
Basketball.
Not basketball, no. I won't say. I'll say Major League. There was one from the 80s called Wildcats that you probably didn't see. Goldie Hawn plays the coach of a football team. It's got Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes. They're all high schoolers at the time. They're on the football team. That was a fun one. Slapshot. Paul Newman and Slapshot is still one of the best sports movies ever. I always laugh at that one.
Yeah, I like that. I'm going to say Bull Durham.
Bull Durham's a good one.
Raging Bull, also great. Cinderella Man. I mean, there's some great sports movies.
Yeah.
Adam on the text line says Miracle.
Miracle's a good one. Yeah, Miracle's a good one. Air Bud. That's from the 217.
I think we got some 217 numbers that have started early.
North Dallas 40 from Matt Lang. Yeah, man. The original Longest Yard, Burt Reynolds. Absolutely love him.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah, it's tough for me to go, these are my but usually it's the R-rated comedies that are my personal favorites. And I love the inspirational sports films, too.
Yeah, this 217 number, are you having a good time? Just go ahead and text in and let me know if you're having a good time. Because he said, I literally was about to text Rudy, too, because Norta Same can frig off, too. He said, Air Bud. Who eats tapioca pudding?
Air Bud.
Sociopaths. You having a good time, buddy? That's we need to hang out.
Sandlot's another great one. Not R-rated, but The Sandlot always makes me happy.
Yeah, that's a good one. Field of Dreams.
Well, yeah, Field of Dreams is classic.
One of the most misquoted lines of all time.
What is it?
Well, we always say, build it and they will come.
If you build it, they will come.
Yeah, but the line is actually, if you build it, he
will come.
Will come.
Yeah, because he wants to have a catch.
Are they really? Well, you can't just say that. Can you give me the number? How many? What's the pack? 217.
The question. Well, now see, when you just say something like that, you're talking. So I gotta.
This is for me in 217 right now. Everyone else can pause.
No, they're in. Let's just say the Busch Lattes are on sale at Schnucks for $11.99.
Now everyone's going to get there before I get there.
Another 217 says The Water Boy. I love it. 309, I'm not going to say that one on the air. You're not funny. Chris Graves, The Replacements.
Great movie.
The Replacements is so underrated.
Oh.
So underrated.
Good job, Chris.
The jail scene is classic.
Smoking a cigarette on the sideline to go.
The kicker. I almost. And see, full circle. So you hate Hoosiers with Gene Hackman, but you love The Replacements with Gene Hackman.
Because I don't hate Gene Hackman.
Okay. Well, good.
I like Gene Hackman.
All right. The
R.I.P.
Yeah. Rest
Pour
in peace,
one
sir.
out.
Yeah. The jail scene is classic in that movie. The Chicks Dig Scars speech.
Ugh.
The sumo wrestler. It's fun.
I'm
it's
a Keanu
fun.
Reeves guy.
Yeah, Keanu's good.
Big Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
So those are good. Those are good.
Any Given Sunday. Okay, 309, you're back in the good graces. Any Given Sunday's a good one. Oliver Stone. Bench Warmers.
Great movie.
It's fun.
Not Bench Warmers. Any Given Sunday as well.
Happy Gilmore 1 and 2 from
you
Russ.
had me at the start. You lost me at the end.
Prefontaine's another one. The reason Olympic athletes started getting paid.
I've never seen Prefontaine.
It's a good one. It's highly inspirational. Yeah. You know what? Necessary Roughness. Somebody, if you remember Necessary Roughness, like 92, 93, Scott Bakula and Sinbad's in it. And he's like an associate professor, but he's got a year of eligibility left. Robert Logia's in it. They play Iron Man football. They've got just enough guys to play Iron Man football.
Yes.
And they get destroyed for the whole year, but it's one of my favorites.
Ooh, Days of Thunder was actually.
Yeah.
Am I thinking of the right movie?
Mm-hmm.
Is that Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise.
That's the first ever Tom Cruise movie I saw.
Days of Thunder?
Days of Thunder.
It's got one of my favorite lines ever from that movie. It's Rubbin's Racing. That's it. It could be any. I say that when something goes sideways, something stupid happens. Like, what the hell did that happen? I'm like, I don't know, man. Rubbin's Racing,
Okay, now people are just sending stuff in. We got back-to-back Will Ferrell movies.
Semi-Pro and Kicking and Screaming. Well, Ditka's in Kicking and Screaming.
Kicking and Screaming was not good. Semi-Pro was okay.
Semi-Pro was
I don't like it. I don't like it. Back out.
All right.
Back in. Man, we are blowing up right now. Y'all got some movies.
Everybody likes sports movies.
The old Knuckle Puck and Mighty Ducks 2.
Mm-hmm.
Kenan Thompson still living on the dream.
He is. I think he's been on Saturday Night Live for about 35 years now. I think he literally went from
like the longest.
He went from all that on Nickelodeon right into Saturday Night Live, We are so over on this conversation right now. What I mean by that is we got to catch a break, but I don't want it to end. So we're going to take a break, keep the movies coming, and we will keep rejoicing. We'll do it next on The Drive.
Got a plumbing, heating, cooling, electrical, or sewer problem? Look no further than Fred's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electric. Locally owned and trusted, Fred's team of professionals is ready to tackle projects both big and small. Why waste time and money on complicated DIY fixes? Fred's experienced team will get the job done right, saving you time, stress, and cash. And when it comes to sewer problems, make sure you call Fred's for a second opinion you can trust. At Fred's, they do it all. No project too big, no project too small. They do insulation, repairs, replacement, and maintenance. And they now offer service agreements. For reliable service, professional expertise, and solutions that work, call Fred's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electric today. 217-586-3863. Or go to fredscu.com. You can always trust Fred's.
Mom, she won't stop touching me. Broccoli stinks.
Guys, no phones at the table.
Family dinner time? Not easy. But you know what is easy? OSF On-Call Urgent Care. When you need convenient, affordable care for minor illnesses and injuries, you need OSF On-Call Urgent Care. Be seen in person or connect 24/7 online when and where you need it. Learn more at osfoncall.org/urgent care.
You've set your financial goals. One kid plans to go Big Ten, the other Ivy. Your bucket list includes seaside sunrises and sunsets on the slopes, or perhaps a second home away from it all. Busey Bank can help develop the right investment strategy to take charge of the years ahead. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
We're back. Today's topic, home appliances. Our guest is Paul Reekin from Dick Van Dyke Appliance World.
Hey, Chris.
Caller, go ahead.
Yo, hey, I messed up.
Uh-oh.
I'm appliance shopping at a big box store. Can't seem to find anyone to help me. What do I do?
I get this one a lot. You actually may not find anyone.
What can be done?
Well, at Dick Van Dyke Appliance World, one of our trained low-pressure sales associates will greet you when you come in and be ready to find you the best deal on an appliance.
Great. I still don't see anyone here. Hello.
He's off the grid, Paul.
We'll get him the help he needs. Let's take another call.
You're on with Paul from Dick Van Dyke.
My oven is only a few years old and already needs a repair. I bought it from a store that said they have service. I haven't seen a repairman yet, and it's been 2 weeks.
Oh, this is a bad one. Ma'am, lots of stores claim to have repair service, but if they can't get to you in 2 days or less, that's not service at all. We'll get a factory-trained technician out to you right away.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. When you buy from us, you get the whole store.
Habitat for Humanity provides a unique opportunity for hardworking people and families to build their own homes.
Clear out the clutter and make a difference by donating to the Habitat for Humanity of Champaign County Restore. Your gently used furniture, appliances, and home goods help build homes, community, and hope right here in Champaign County. Drop off donations behind the Champaign County Restore at 1914 Glen Park Drive or schedule a free pickup for qualifying items. Visit cuhabitat.org or call 359-0507. Your clutter changes lives. Donate today.
From computer systems to brakes and tires too, at PDR, fixing cars is what they do. Remember, when you turn the key and the car won't run, call 367-9481 or use their dedicated text-only line at 383-0619. Additional information including repair quotes and online scheduling requests available from the website at pdrauto.com. Remember, they are what's best for your truck or car. They are PDR. We're talking to John Reichert and Neil Asklin. I guess the first question for me, John, is what is it like being part of A&R, knowing how this all started? It was your grandfather, then your dad, and now you, and 100 years in business is hard. How do you explain that?
Well, it's incredible, honestly. When I was a boy, obviously my father was running the company. It's always been, part of my life, but I knew that we had good people, at that time that worked for the company. I think with God's help and protection that we survived and frankly thrived.
I think the thrive is the key word here. Neil Asklin, I guess let me ask you about your dad, Ken Asklin, who partnered with Dave and they got it going in the 50s and kept it going. And you being part of the company.
I've been around since I was a young teenager, so something that I've grown to love, and
the camaraderie and getting things done. And these huge projects that we're doing now just amazes me.
A&R Mechanical, a thriving leader 100 years later. Reggie, tell me why you love real estate.
Oh gosh, I'm on my 19th year in real estate, and the best part about it all truly is the friendships you make. Just the lifestyle, that culture in our office. I mean, I just love what it's given me for my life, especially when it's a win-win transaction and people move into their homes. It's really wonderful to see their dreams come true.
How do I reach out to you?
First of all, I've got a website, ReggieTaylorHomes.com. My phone number is 217-419-0141, and my email address is rtaylor@caldwellhomes.com.
Why do you like what you do?
I really enjoy helping either a buyer or seller to get to the next chapter. And they're relying on Reggie and I to help them achieve their next goal.
You're their realtor.
We're their realtor. It's Taylor Folt's team, Coldwell Banker Real Estate Group. You can find me on the internet at dianafoltz.com. Cell phone number is 217-840-4133. And my email is diana@dianafoltz.com.
The Drive with Curtis Allen and Evan Stone on ESPN 93.5.
Oh, buddy.
We're here for you, Randy.
Randy, our guy in Urbana. It is The Drive, ESPN Radio 93.5. I'm Curtis Allen. That's Evan Stone. We're talking our favorite sports movies. And, yes, we have to mention Rocky. And Rocky 2. Those probably are my two favorites overall, but they're like my comfort movies. Like if Rocky's on, I'm watching it. I'm not turning it off. It's kind of like some other movies. Like if Jaws is on, I'm going to watch Jaws.
Do you know
if Rocky's on, I'm watching it.
Yeah, we just said this. Rocky 3 was the first of the Rocky movies I saw.
Bane.
If yous can change.
That's 4.
And eyes can change.
That's when
is that 4?
That's 4.
With Drago?
That's Drago's the big Russian.
See, that was the first one I saw.
3.
Because my dad hated the Russians.
3 is...
So that was the first one.
Don't we all hate the Russians? But 3 is Mr. T as Clubber Lang, one of my favorite villains ever. And Hulk Hogan, that's his film.
That's right.
Yeah,
I forget. Sometimes I blend 1 and 2 together. Wade, I want you to calm down, Wade. Bring It On.
Well, I went to school with a lot of girls that love Bring It On. It's their favorite one. Must be some toros in the atmosphere, you know.
The Stolen Cheer. White Men Can't Jump is the great one.
So good.
Randy likes Rosie Perez in White Men Can't Jump, which don't we all? I said that's the only reason I can spell quiche.
Because of Rosie?
Because of Rosie Perez.
Yeah,
she was great movies, y'all. Y'all are really just sending in all the good stuff. The Natural just came in, of course. I mean, there's so many good sports movies. We'll get back into this next week because now I've got an idea of what we should talk about next week.
Well, can I give you one more?
Yep.
Throw that damn ball.
Come on now. Varsity Blues.
Now I present to you.
That movie made me sad.
Why did it make you sad?
It just, I don't know.
Reminded me of my friends and I, a bunch of my idiot friends and myself.
I think I'm too much of an empath.
Kingpin from the 217. There you go.
And Tin Cup.
10 Cups, yeah.
So Kingpin and Tin Cup are two great movies.
I tell you, the Kingpin fight scene with Woody Harrelson, everyone knows the boxing scene out in the parking lot. I don't need to describe, that's classic. Big Ernie McCracken, Bill Murray with his hair. Yeah. I didn't mean to cut you off. But everyone knows the hair.
That's Ernie McCracken is one of my favorite characters of all time.
Ernie McCracken.
Just Ernie McCracken and Shooter McGavin, I think, are two of my favorite sports.
Oh, the great villains. What's like another reason I love Clubber Lang, Mr. T's villain, is because he knew he was great. Apollo Creed, great villain. Like wasn't a coward or a chicken or anything. Knew he was great.
Was he a villain though?
Apollo's the villain in the first one. Apollo's the villain. They're using Rocky for the payday. I'll drop him in 3. I'll drop the bum in 3. He knows. He's a showman. Clubber Lang is spoiler if you haven't seen it. Clubber kills Mickey. Okay, I don't know if you know that or not in Rocky 3. It came out 40 some years ago. You should know that by now.
And then Drago kills Apollo.
And then Tommy Gunn, I don't know if he lives or dies in 5 or not, but...
Is there a 5? What are we up to now?
Yeah.
I have not seen the Creeds.
Great movies, man. Those are fun. Not just fun, they're really good movies. They are. I enjoyed the Creed movies.
Oh, Adam, you're the second person to send in Rad.
A lot of love for Rad. That is a BMX classic from the early to mid-'90s.
I've not seen that. I've seen Motocrossed.
I haven't seen Motocrossed.
That's a Disney original.
Yeah.
With Luck of the Irish? Nobody sent in the Luck of the Irish?
No.
Motocrossed?
No, but a couple people have sent in Rad. 86. Man, I was way off on the year. Where's my Samsonite thing?
I was way off.
I was way off.
I thought Rad came out in like 92, but yeah, I guess it is an 80s movie.
I mean,
thank you for that one, Adam and Sydney.
Hey, we got to get one more break before we.
We do. We got to get one.
Trying to be responsible
break
here
because we got to do our Friday toast. We got to do passing stones. No, we're not calling it that.
Gosh.
No, Evan.
I'm gonna get on the stone box here real quick.
I like that. I like
that
that a lot.
I
Yeah, that's
literally
good.
just said it.
Evan's going to get you hyped for tomorrow night's Illini game. We're doing that next on The Drive.
Well, every month we enjoy featuring wonderful people from OSF, and that's what we got right now with Amber Oberheim. She's a family nurse practitioner at OSF Medical Group in Monticello. Let me ask you about women.
Yeah.
Caregivers.
Yeah, we kind of take care of everybody else.
How do women remember to take care of themselves?
So here's the thing, Stevie. We need to remember that self-care isn't selfish. So in family medicine and primary care, we look a lot at preventative medicine. And so we're looking at different screening tests for women. Specifically, we're looking at mammograms. So after the age of 40, we want to make sure that every woman has a breast cancer screening every 1 to 2 years, depending upon your age. And then, of course, colon cancer screenings. Those are starting earlier now. We backed that up to age 45. And if you have a family history of colon cancer, then it may even be a bit sooner than that. OSF accepts all insurance.
Learn more at osfhealthcare.org.
Bet365 is paying out before the final whistle.
Check out Bet365's unrivaled early payout offer. When you bet on a team to win and they take a 17-point lead, you get paid no matter the final score. Forget the final whistle and start counting that cash. Hold up, you get early payout on parlays too.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Illinois. T&Cs apply.
And what about Dixie Chopper? What do you got? Dedicated diesel.
The best prices you'll ever get on a Dixie Chopper. I'm looking at right now the list of a classic. The regular retails for $18,200. We're going to sell it for $12,500.
What?
Yep.
You're doing commercial. This is a no-brainer.
Yeah, we're gonna sell some of these things and move them out. A $7,500 Z2. We're going to get rid of for $5,000.
Man.
$20,000 Eagle, 72-inch cut. It's there for $13,500.
Wow. It's the fastest lawnmowers in the world called Dixie Chopper. Go to Dedicated Diesel. How would I reach Andy for that?
They can call Andy at 217-328-0562. Visit him at 1313 Triumph Drive in Urbana, or check him out on Dedicated Equipment on Facebook.
Michelle Thornsborough. She is, along with her husband Brad, the owner of Grizzly's Chimney Service. Why are you so focused on taking care of people?
I enjoy relationships. I enjoy relationships in our community. It's very important to me. Like I said, they're an extended part of our family. We've grown our business that way, and I enjoy that part of running a business. And so all of our customers are very valuable. I've learned from them, and I hope that they've learned from us. Connect with us by visiting our website, grizzlysweep.com, or you can visit our Facebook page.
You've heard about the doggy bag, right? From Bulldog Disposal Muhammad, a 6 cubic yard canvas bag that can be used for easy cleanup instead of a big dumpster. The one-time use bag is now available, and you can save the delivery charge. Get the doggy bag at Do It Best Hardware in Champaign at 107 West Springfield. So fill up the bag, call Bulldog Disposal, have it disposed of, and you'll be organized. Go to bulldoggybag.com for all the details. That's bulldoggybag.com.
Actually, I called a provider. It was just going to be a while before I could have service, and I couldn't wait, so I was recommended to Classic. Professionalism, their dependability, credibility, and the service technicians. I wouldn't ever call anybody else.
I truly believe that after people have experienced other companies and then given us a try, they can clearly see the difference.
Visit ClassicPlum.com. The
Drive with Curtis Allen and Evan Stone on ESPN 93.5.
You best believe it is The Drive, ESPN Radio 93.5. I'm Curtis, that's Evan. We've been chatting about our favorite sports movies.
Some good stuff here.
Lot of good stuff rolling in.
Good stuff.
Appreciate the conversation. And nice to see so many like-minded people enjoying the same movies we do. So
Yeah.
I love it.
And I got some on the list now I need to go watch.
A couple, 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Rocky, we talked about that, but there is Rocky Balboa, which is technically Rocky 6. I think that maybe that was Heath on the text line that pointed that out. I'm sorry. The texts were coming in fast, and I just skipped past that one.
I'm going to go check out Rad.
Yeah, you got to check out Rad.
I'm going to check out Rad.
Just don't hurt yourself after you watch it, okay?
Oh, never.
Mm-mm.
No. My health insurance is not near good enough for me to get on a bike.
No.
So,
Nope.
or a skateboard.
Me neither. Mm-mm.
So, it's not happening.
Nor would I want to at this point in time in life.
I want to.
Sometimes I look at a hammock and I go, I could fall out and break an arm. I'm okay.
Man. Yeah. Speaking of that, like do you know how old I am? I figure we could tell. I don't know if I've told the
How old are
text
you,
line.
You're a young man.
I am 36 years old.
You're a young man.
I turned 37 in December.
Mm-hmm. Christmas.
December 26th.